What's going on, guys? Mr. Tech Buy here. As you can see, we're not in the studio. I'm actually out on the hunt today. I was told by a friend of mine that Disney Springs has some WandaVision Pops. So I'm out here at Disney Springs this morning to go see if we can find some, because I need to add some to my collection. So then I'll probably head over to Target afterwards, see what I can find over there. Won't be a ton of footage because my Target doesn't allow me to film. But we're gonna check it out. So let's go see what we can find, and let's check it out. So cue that video montage. What's going on, everybody? Hope y'all are having a wonderful day and everyone out there is staying safe. So, haul. I was at Disney Springs. I went to Target. Lots of fun. Wandered around Disney Springs a ton because it wasn't... I did find some WandaVision Pops, let me say that again. But they weren't where I was expecting. Now, the park was full with the Raya, I think it's Raya movie animated. I know my kids want to see that movie. But then they had those pops everywhere. They had a ton of them. So I did have to search a little bit for the WandaVision Pops. Now, I did eventually find them over at, they have like this Marvel store over there. Lots of really, really cool stuff. But of course, I was focused on these WandaVision Pops. Luckily, they only had a couple left. I had about a handful left. And then I got to talking to the people in there about different things, and I had completely forgotten to film anything inside the Marvel store. So, I mean, that's why I wasn't in a video montage of where I went. But I also did stop by the Coke store, found some really cool finds in there, as well as going over to Target. I think I got really, really lucky to find what I found over there. So we're going to dive into what I found on this haul. As it felt really good, because, you know, I don't think I've really been out hunting pops in a while. You know, a lot of times I go to a store and, you know, I'll make sure to look at the Funko, their pop section. But, you know, I've never actually spent a good amount of time in the morning to go out and hunt pops. So it was a lot of fun, and I'm definitely going to have to start doing these some more, because I had a blast going around doing them. No, you know, I didn't do any, you know, in front camera. I just wanted to do more of like a video montage, because I knew that Target, if they caught me, you know, filming, and if I'm walking around with, you know, talking to you guys in front, they were going to nab me, because Target for some reason does not like you filming in their stores. Now, maybe that's some stores. Mine doesn't like it. I know that I've heard of other YouTubers like Wanko having issues with their Target and filming. So I just decided I'm just going to take some quick, you know, video and be done with it. So let's start out first, because of course they're fantastic. We got the WandaVision Pops. Now, I know there's a lot of WandaVision Pops out there, and I got, I think, the 70s Vision. And I got these ones, and eventually I'm still thinking about doing a chase roulette on one of these. So I really want the chase version of Vision in this. And, you know, like I said, even these are the 50s ones. I absolutely loved it. If you guys have not watched WandaVision, oh man, you guys are missing out. That thing is fantastic. Probably one of my favorite shows. And, you know, we'll never probably see a second season because it's just supposed to tie in, you know, things about the Marvel Universe. But, man, it was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. I loved every bit of it. You know, if you watched it week by week, it really kept you on your seat. Now, at this point, all the episodes are out. So if you're the type that likes to binge shows and not watch them week to week, you can now go and watch all of them. I strongly recommend it. A lot of people say the first couple episodes were a little slow, and I get it. You know, maybe not their cup of tea, but you know, there's so many Easter eggs and stuff like that in them that, you know, for, you know, a fan, it was fantastic, because it was about piecing everything together and finding out what was going to happen. Loved it. Again, I know I've talked a lot about it, but definitely get a chance to go over there and check out WandaVision on Disney Plus if you do have it. And I found some pretty good boxes. I was real happy with it, especially since they only had a couple left. A lot of times when they only have a couple left, you know, it gets kind of dire. You know, you don't really have, you know, maybe the best of boxes out there or something like that. So I got real lucky with a lot of stuff, even the Target ones I got today. But, ooh, man, this looks good. So, again, this comes off with a 50s Wanda. And, of course, it is Marvel. They're all bobbleheads, and she's holding a lobster, it looks like. So, let's check her out. So, that's fantastic. I mean, look at that. It's just great detail. She's holding a lobster. Of course, this was during her cooking. I think this is more from the first episode, which was the homage to Dick Van Dyke. But great pop. Love it. Black and white. It's just an awesome pop. So love it. Great item. Super excited to add this to my collection. I mean, hell, I know I've got Marvel's majority of my collection anyways, and I mean, rightly so. I'm a huge Marvel fan. So I figured, why not? And I don't know why I didn't initially like pre-order all these or anything like that. Now there's some I don't. You know, like right now I haven't even pre-ordered the newest Marvel Zombies because there is some part of me sometimes that does like the hunt. You know, I do like getting out there and checking out, you know, the stores, finding out who has stuff, things like that. And so there's a little part of me that does like the hunt of these videos. All right, so here's Vision. So he's got his briefcase, hand in his pocket, got his glasses on. Now, of course, this is human form Vision. There is a chase that's just like this, same body, except for his head is as Vision would look like as a synthezoid. But fantastic pop. Very well detailed. Love the glasses. Now, I have pre-ordered some. Now, as the show went on, they began like putting out different colored ones and stuff like that. Of course, they didn't want to release them all right away, because, you know, that way it kind of, you know, would have, I don't know, I guess, you know, given too many hints to what was going to happen in the show. I don't know. But definitely, you know, like I said, I ordered some, you know, especially the white Vision. Oh, man, again, if you haven't seen the show, I'm giving away spoilers here. So just turn your volume down and keep on going. But the white Vision, I'm going to be definitely also looking for the white Vision at Walmart, because I believe he's supposed to glow in the dark. Ooh, man, that pop looks good. I am so excited, ready for this to come out. But like I said, so as I was wandering around Spring searching for these two pops, and I'm so glad I found them, because they look great. I would have liked to find more of the different series, but, you know, I mean, you still had the, you know, I would like to find the 70s Wanda. Kind of would have gone more with my 70s Vision, and then of course the Halloween versions of Wanda and Vision. Those ones I think are gonna be a little bit harder to find, but I'll find them eventually. But while I was there, I decided, you know what, let me go into, you know, the Coke store. They have a giant Coke store, and I showed you the outside image of that in the montage. And they just have everything. If you're a big Coke fan and stuff like that, man, it's definitely, you're out here in Florida, it's a definite must stop. They even have a rooftop like soda bar, stuff like that. It's fantastic. Great views of Springs, by the way. But they had a couple pops that I was like, dude, I just have to have these. Now, I showed some of them in the video. So a couple of them I just had to get. So let's check out this first one. So look at this. We got the Coca-Cola bear. You know, who doesn't think, you know, of course, especially Christmas time, who doesn't think of Coke and the polar bear? I mean, that's just, they go hand in hand. I love it. Now, again, nowadays, especially, you know, I'm a big guy, so, you know, I've had my fair share of Coca-Cola. I'm trying to drink more water nowadays. Got to get a little healthier, stuff like that. But, you know, Coke's always been a special spot in my heart. And, of course, definitely an icon. I'm not a crazy, you know, collector like some people. Man, you can see some people's houses out there, and there's just Coke product everywhere. And then the other item I did find was this little fun guy right here. This is one of those, I like to call them the icons. You know, they were ad icons, but I know there's been a lot of debate with, are these icons? I don't know. But this is the bottle cap with the bottle opener. Now they did have the Coke can there as well, and I didn't get that only because somewhere in one of these boxes of Entertainment Earth products that I've gotten in, because I get pre-orders and they just keep coming in, I stack them away in the closet. You know, I'll eventually open up that box that has the Coke can in it. And so I didn't want, you know, I don't want doubles. But, you know, I may go back there and find one of those, maybe do that as a giveaway too. I mean, that's probably a very good possibility, doing that as a giveaway, whether it's on Wayne Tech or whether it's on TechBot After Dark. I'm going to start doing a lot more giveaways, but I'm going to mainly focus it towards live because I love interacting with you guys. So get into these. But let's check these out before we get to the Target stuff. Again, this little guy is just fun. I love this. This is a Coke bottle cap? Yeah, bottle cap. There we go. And so I love these ad icons. Now these were fun because it wasn't the typical ad icon you always, you know, you kind of knew, kind of like the Jack in the Box one I got up here. And that's why I think a lot of people weren't calling them ad icons. I call them ad icons. The pop on the front doesn't say ad icon, so that's why a lot of people weren't. But it's still an ad item. It's still a commercial product. But the cap is fun. It's just all around fun. Got a little opener with him. The back, of course, it's not folded. It is a top, so it's like if it was on top of a bottle. So that one's always fun. And then we got, I was so excited to see this because I think I've seen the bottle cap there once before. This is when I kind of knew they had some pops. And I should have figured out when they were bringing out Coke stuff, they were going to have it there. But, you know, I didn't see this there before. And of course, this isn't a bobblehead. It's not, you know, Marvel or Star Wars or anything. But the Coke polar bear is just fantastic. You know, got the little Coke bottle in his hand. Got the Coca-Cola scarf. I love it. Now they did have the 10-inch there too. There's too many 10 inches right now I gotta collect. I mean, mainly they're all around zombies. And then of course I got my Captain Crunch or my Mando over there. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and get them again. I mean, now that I got the 3-inch, I may not. I don't know. I'm gonna have to debate on that if I want to go back and get that 10-inch Coca-Cola bear. But we'll see, definitely. But those are a lot of fun. Of course, definitely right here looks kind of cool with the WandaVision black and white. Then all the red here that comes with the Coke. But so I happened to stop by Target, and my Target is very hit and miss. You can see from the video. Some days you're gonna find stuff, you know, abundance amount of stuff there. Some days you're gonna find, you know, slim pickings. But today, I mean, it was pretty slim pickings. But man, I found these diamond in the rough that I thought were so cool. And I thought it was even cooler that these boxes were in great condition, because these had to have been something that just been sitting in their back shelf somewhere. A lot of times that's never a good case because those things are always destroyed. But we ended up finding some great McDonald's pops. We got Grimace. I mean, come on, who doesn't remember Grimace? I mean, that's the big purple. Nobody knows what he actually is, but you know, back in the day, we still loved him. And then we found Officer Mac. I have some great memories with this, and I'll get into this as soon as I open him up. But yeah, I was so happy the fact that I hadn't seen these on the shelves there before, and these boxes looked really, really good. Loved them. Let's go with Grimace first, and I'll tell you, you know, why. You know, I think Officer Mac was so kind of remembered some to me when I was a kid. But, you know, Grimace, you know, was always, you know, McDonald's, I guess it was probably his buddy. You know, you saw Grimace with Ronald McDonald probably the most out of all the different characters they used to have. But, I mean, he's a big purple, I don't know. You put in your own fill in the blank there of whatever he is. I don't know. Give me a comment down below. Let me know. But he's just a lot of fun. He makes you smile. He's got a smile, and that's what I like about Grimace. You know, what would be really, really cool with him is if they made Grimace flocked, because I believe he was more of like a hairy type of character, stuff like that. Grimace being flocked would be awesome. I would definitely still go out and get him. But you know, like I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to collect these McDonald's ones. But when I seen him, I was like, all right, I got to get it. I can't leave those on the shelf and not get those. But Officer Mac, man, I love this. Now, the reason this one becomes so icon to me was when I was a kid, I remember, you know, back then, they used to always have the play places inside the McDonald's. Actually, they were outside of the McDonald's. They weren't even inside at that time. And they were the old metal play areas and stuff like that. Because, come on, guys. I know there's people out there that remember this back in the day. But when I was a kid, I used to love going to McDonald's to the play area. I mean, who did it? Who got their Happy Meal and then went over to the play area? I mean, nowadays, there is a play place. It's all plastic and everything like that. You know, we didn't have that back in the day. We had that front outside area, all metal figures, stuff like that. But I remember this one special thing. It was basically just a tube, and it had the I guess the Big Mac or whatever right there on the top, and you could kind of go around a circle, and you kind of had bars up there. Or maybe it was even a Hamburglar type thing. I don't remember. It may have been Officer Mac, may have been Hamburglar. I may be getting confused, but I remember loving that thing. I'd go up there and just hang out in there. I don't know. I was a weird kid. You know, the little opening window, I used to jump out of that thing all the time. I was a weird kid, and I was surprised I didn't break more bones as I was. But I mean, then again, come on, you guys all remember back in the 90s, you know, we were always outside doing something, and you know, we weren't always doing the video games and stuff like that. Those were still around, but you know, we were out there playing. But man, check out this guy, Officer Mac. Fantastic detail on him. Of course, you know, his face is a Big Mac. Hands behind his back there. Even got some pickles hanging out the side over here. Some special sauce coming out. I mean, that's just a great looking pop. I love it. I think it's a great addition to my collection, and I think he's gonna look good up there on the shelf. I don't know why I didn't jump on these originally when they came out again. I don't remember why. But they definitely are going to bring a smile to my face. Again, we've got, you know, the WandaVision Pops, we've got the Coca-Cola items, and we've got the McDonald's Grimace. You may see some more of these Coca-Cola stuff come up. I may just start giving some of these away as giveaways, because I know where to go find a whole bunch of them. Also, don't forget, I do have some memberships down here, a couple different tiers, something that'll fit just about everybody. I think it's just fun, something playful, especially the different icons, stuff like that. You gotta love the donut life. Come on, man. Who doesn't like a good donut? I know I do. I mean, trust me, I know I do. Definitely a good chance. This is another option if you want to try to support the channel. We got the YouTube memberships as well as the Patreon. For anybody out there that does want to help support the channel, I greatly appreciate all that you help me out with. And I'm trying to come up with some great perks for you guys to show how much I am thankful for you guys supporting the channel. So other than that, that's all I got. Now don't forget to smash that like button, leave me a comment, as well as please, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, as well as hit that post notification bell right next to it, so that way you get notified of all the most recent videos that I do put out, as well as any live streams I do start, because the live streams are where you're gonna find giveaways. I'm telling you, if you guys are into giveaways, I want to get you a great chance at giving giveaways. I do them on live, so I tell you where to go, how you're gonna win, stuff like that. So definitely come by, check us out for the lives. Typically do them every Friday, and maybe expanding out. Who knows? You gotta stand by. But the best way to know when they happen, hit that notification bell. So hopefully you like these pops just as much as I do. They're gonna look great up here on the shelf in this collection. But I do want to leave you with one thing: do what you like, do what you love, and always, guys, never forget to unleash your inner nerd. Have a good one. Later.